Well done, you absolute geezers. Here we are, Saturday afternoon. I'm here with Harry from Home Alone.
Been given a complimentary hat, so I'm happy.
I've got mine in my pocket, which I will be putting on. As you can see, we've got Mitch coming in the background. So it's
busy for me.
It's great weather for the day. Actually, the pitch is looking decent. I think
it's a bit fresh, but it's all right, isn't it?
It's all right. You're wearing like 7 layers. Been treated fantastically. Actually,
really good.
Yeah,
really good.
This guy's been a hit after getting Matty Elsmore's name wrong, so they're chanting
I
Ellesmere.
can't believe when we're filming, you didn't even correct me and tell me it's correct.
Well, I wasn't going to do that, was it? You won't come again now. I'm back on my own next week. Guys, I tell you what, this is it. We're back together forever. Back together, having some fun, and I think that's what it's all about. Is having fun. You just got hit by a ball there.
Yeah, I did.
Having fun and getting back involved. So listen, quick one, match prediction for.
I'm going to go with the Wellington win today. I think I'm going to go with 3-2.
I'm going 3-2.
What, Wellington as well?
Yeah, Wellington 3-2. Good. So let's have some fun. I'm going to boot this ball right into the stanchion now. You watch. But yeah, we'll see you shortly when we speak to the gaffer. Hopefully get a player. Matty Ellesmere, is it?
Is it?
See you in a bit, guys.
Ellesmere.
Football is.
That's what you're going to get.
Okay then, guys, I'm here with Mr. Baker, the gaffer, head honcho.
How are we doing?
How you doing? Thanks for agreeing to see us today. Thanks for inviting us as well. Massive game today. How are you feeling?
Yeah, a little bit nervous, but I think that's only normal. Big games. It is a huge game, probably bigger for us than it is for them. I think if we don't get the result today, I think they'll be gone. Like they'll have 2 games in hand on us and be 3 points ahead. The 2 games in hand, I can't see them slipping up.
Crucial day.
Yeah, it's a big game, mate.
We've got a couple of questions for you, if that's all right. Daz, I think we'll let you lead in with it.
So great season so far. I know that you did say at the start of the season promotion is a must. So what's behind this? How's this come about? How do you put your team together?
Well, I think 2 or 3 seasons ago, before my time, the Ams were in the Prem. I think people who remember like 10 years ago, they'd won like Division 1 this league for 2 or 3 years on the trot, but couldn't go up because they had no lights. So eventually they got in there, they stayed in there, they had some good seasons. Then they lost that core of players, and there was like a big rebuilding job. So they had a few, real tough seasons where 3 or 4 managers through the door, and then like 18 months ago, Dave, the chairman, sadly passed away. Paul's taking it on. Open Gates Athletic came in. From, I think they'd won back-to-back trebles at county level. Brought the core of their players here, and I think they found it tough going first half of last season. I'd recently left Newport with Adam Proudlock, and we knew these guys anyway because I'd worked with Mitch and Pro and at Oaken Gates in the county league 7 or 8 years ago. So know most of the players. They played for me Sunday level. A few of them played for me on Saturdays. So it was just a case of keeping the core and just adding maybe 4 or 5, which is what we've done. So that's pretty much how we've put it together, and there's always room for improvement, of course. But
of course. I mean, stability is key in this in any football team, and I think to be able to have a solid season with the manager there and with a good group of players there. I mean, goals this season haven't been an issue at all. I've been doing my homework. What is that? Tactics, or is that just personnel, or
bit of both really? I think naturally you always want to play to your strengths. we're not a team that possesses a 6'4" target man.
Okay.
So
I am ready. I've got the boots.
It's absolutely pointless us, lofting
yeah.
balls high and trying to win second balls and stuff. So we like to try and get it down and play, use our width.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we got quite good, technically gifted, forward-thinking players who like to give and go.
Yeah.
Like to get in behind. They like to get one-on-one with their men, stuff like that. So.
Because there's this myth in non-league football and it's just hoof it, and it really isn't, is it? There's some good football out there to be played. Get it on the floor.
I think it's like I said. I think you play to your strengths. I'll never criticise anyone for hoofing it if they've got a target man and he's good at it.
I
do
was
it.
a hoofer.
But a lot of it, I think, is down to the surface as well. We've had an unprecedented amount of rain in the last 3 months. I can't remember it ever as bad. So a lot of the pitches, unless you're playing on 4G, it is tough to get it down and play it around.
Right.
Last week we were fortunate. We played over Bilston against FC Darlow. And the pitch, all credit to him, they said that they got mine shafts underneath it so it takes the water well and drains, but it was flat. There weren't a lot of grass on it, but you were able to pass it around and no uneven bounces, things like that. So played into our hands really.
That's cool, and that's another thing is like pitches are crucial, aren't they? The keep of a pitch is so crucial. I've seen a lot of teams play on 4G, and I've spoke to managers who just hate playing on 4G. They just they don't want to play on there, and it can play into your prep, can't it, for a game essentially? It
can, because I think this day and age as well, you've got a lot of players who are playing these like Sunday, Monday, Thursday night leagues, 6-7 aside, and they get used to playing a certain way with the ball being zipped in and taking no uneven bounces. That's, for me, that's not proper football. Proper football is a bit of blood, sweat and tears. Muddy surfaces where some big tackles. But we're lucky. I spoke to you briefly before we went on about the volunteers and stuff. We have a lot of retirees. They come up on a Wednesday. I think there's probably 6 or 7 of them. They roll the pitch. They'll take a layer off the pitch if it's dry enough to take a cut. They'll mark it. They'll sand any wet areas if we need to. They'll clear the rubbish. They'll sweep. They do the changing rooms. So that kind of stuff, anyone who runs their own club will tell you, is invaluable really. Like without them, the club wouldn't function, because I work full time.
We've
all the guys work full time. So without that, we wouldn't get the time to do it.
People, aren't we, walking around today as well?
You got Duke of Edinburgh awards. 2 lads on the gate there. You've got a chap on the gate. You've got Mitch who is running around like a blue arse fly.
People in the kitchen as well, haven't you?
In the kitchen.
I managed to get my missus to come on home match days, so stops her from moaning at home. So she comes in and helps out. She quite likes it. She brings the daughter as well, and obviously my lad's drifting around somewhere. So it's a little bit of a family affair.
That's it. Now I know Daz wants to set the record straight here about someone's name. So we've had a bit of stick.
So just to set the record straight. So Matt Elsmore, goal a game. So how important is he to the club?
Yeah, he's. I mean, Elmo goes back now a good 10 or 15 years. I had him at Sunday League. He's just been a great goal scorer at this level for years and years. He could have played higher, no doubt about that. Obviously, he's 35 now, but he's still.
He doesn't look it.
He's kept himself in good shape. He's 35, but he's still just a massive threat, because he just knows where the back of the net is. So it'll be interesting today, because these guys don't concede many goals. They're good going forward, but we've got to try and nullify that somehow, while also playing to our strengths, which is getting the ball forward as quickly as possible into our danger areas and our threats, the guys that can cause damage. But we scored a lot of goals, but honestly, we've probably missed twice.
You were saying off camera that was your main bugbear, wasn't it, with the lads?
Many. There's been games what we've drawn, and we could have been out of sight in the first 10 minutes.
Oh really? Okay.
And then it's almost as if that gives the opposition a boost. Oh, hold up, they missed a few chances here. And then we'll just get hit with a sucker punch and give away a daft goal, and then we're then up against it then. But we've been behind. I mean, we were in the Ethelston Cup, we were 2 down against St Martin's here. We came back and won 3-2. We were 3-0 down against Gornal Athletic after 10 minutes. Came back and won 5-4. And I mean, I don't like doing that. I mean, I've got no hair, so it doesn't go grey. But and then obviously we were 2-0 down against FC Darlow last week.
I saw this, yeah.
We changed a bit about like formation and stuff, and it took us a good 10 or 15 minutes to settle. But you know, even speaking to Swanee, their manager, he said, you know, you could still see you were in the game, so I wasn't too worried even at 2 down.
Do you know what? I'm going to go off topic a little bit actually, because something you said there. Is it good to have? I mean, obviously you've got the personnel to be able to change things up in a game. You know, we see so many managers who don't have a plan B essentially.
Yeah.
Is it how vital is that for you to have that, to be able to, right, okay, it's not working, I'm going to switch this up now?
Yeah, no, it's, look, anyone who thinks that you can play at this level with just 14 or 15 players, just not going to happen. I mean, we've today alone, the 2 lads that played wide last week both aren't here, both because of work. So you have to have a squad. Obviously we've got the development lads as well, so we've called upon quite a few of those throughout the season. You know, a couple of them have started, a couple of them have been on the bench and come on late or been unused, but you know, they're in and around. Because we've got like a feed now of you know, we've got the under 18s as well, so the 18s, the development into the first team, so there's an actual progression path. Yeah,
there's a path for them to come through. And that's essential. I mean, like I say this to quite a lot of managers, to be able to have that almost homegrown talent, to be able to sort of look at and say, right, because you're the manager, you can sort of almost to your coaching staff, right, keep an eye on these. I want to bring them into the fold, and that's important, isn't it?
You know, all these boys over here, majority of them have played together for years. They're all local lads in and around Telford. You know, we're not, you know, paying anyone big bucks to try and travel. You know, we haven't got any budget here. There's lads are playing for free and out of the goodness of the heart. So when they say they've got to work, there's nothing they can do. They've got to earn a living. Yeah, no, quite. I mean, like, one thing I will ask is, with it being, and I've billed it Clash of the Titans because it's 4 teams on 30 points. You know, that's massive. Has it been? I mean, the lads are in great spirits. I mean, off camera, we've had a right laugh of them, but. How's it been with regards to prepping them for today? Do they know, like, this is like a massive game for them this season? Yeah, they know. It's been quite vibrant in the group chat in terms of, you know, over the past weeks, a lot of banter and stuff. But I've noticed this week it's been pretty quiet. But you know, speaking to a few of them before, I know they've been talking to each other about how important it is, and you know, I had a lad say on Wednesday, look, I'm struggling with my back, I don't want to risk it because I'm mad for Saturday, you know, I really don't want it, so I'm like, that's fine with me, don't risk it. So
they know they're on camera today as well.
Well, there's always that added.
They've hit you already with the ball, it's brilliant. Daz, I'll let you ask my final question because I know I always like to ask it, but I'll let you take it. It seems it's your first week back.
Okay, that's if I can remember. Describe your club in 3 words.
Ambitious, tight knit, and I'd like to say community, because
there's definitely that community feel,
we're all close. You know, we've got a lot of good people behind the scenes as well, so it's not just about these guys that are going out there on a Saturday. So yeah, you know, and I've even said, you know, once my time's up here, whenever that may be, you know, I don't want to just leave it at that. I'd love to carry on because I can see there's a lot of potential here. So we'll see how it goes.
I mean, on a personal note, I'd just like to thank you for letting us come today, because you know we've had a great time already here.
Looked after, been
really looked after.
Mitch is always a hostess with the mostess, isn't he?
And like I always like to say in these videos, it's so important to come down and support your local team. I mean, what frustrates me is we're on a massive estate here. You know, Wellington's a big out. Well, Telford's a big out place. Yeah. And it frustrates me that that people don't come. So I really hope that we'll start to see a change in this. I really do, because the setup here is brilliant. You know, you've got a lovely little stand there. You got the stand over there. There's plenty of room for people to come and watch the game. I wish you all the best today. I really do, and I thank you so much for letting us come over.
No worries, fellas.
Thanks very much.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Well then, guys, two very, very cold men here.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. 3-3, fair score at the end.
Fair score, yeah. Both teams squandered a lot of chances, though, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they did.
Fair.
I mean, at the end, that one that hit the post, I thought he'd scored.
Yeah,
I turned
and
away.
me.
At the other end as well, Wellington right at the death there as well. Anywhere else, it's going in the back of the net. But look, at the end of the day, top of the table clash, goals. That's what you want.
Yeah,
innit?
delivered today, didn't
Watch
it?
out for that stunner
Brilliant,
as well.
brilliant.
I hope I got it. So, guys, thanks very much for stopping by today. We've enjoyed it. We've been treated very, very well by the guys here at Wellington Arms. As you can see, we got our hats.
And I got Matt's name right.
And he scored.
And he scored, yeah.
So, guys, this is it from us. Thanks very much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. As for now, though, football is.
And that's what you got.